Hey there, welcome to Caffeinated Crafting. My name is Daniela, known as Caffeinated Gert around the interwebs. You can find me on Instagram and on Ravelry as Caffeinated Gert. And that's pretty much all my social media of choice. There is a Caffeinated Crafting group, on Ravelry where I post show notes, so you can look for those there. I link back to my project page, and I make sure my project page is all up to date with what yarn I'm using and all that wonderful stuff. I have only one project that I've worked on this week, but it's almost finished, and it's a big one. I really thought I might finish it by today, and I actually considered not recording until tomorrow just so I could possibly finish it later today. But I know there's not going to be a whole lot of knitting time, and I don't want to, no, Tiger. No. No. You don't need up here right this second. There's just not going to be that much knitting time today, so I'm not going to try to kill myself to get it done. He's getting head scratches. I'm not ignoring him, but I don't want him up here right now because I have a sweater kind of in my lap. So, excuse me. The thing I did work on this week is my boxy. I was a monogamous knitter this week. I don't think that's ever happened. Don't you jump up on that table. Oh, he knows better than that. He jumped right back down. He's like, oh, so sorry. Anyway, so my boxy that I am re-knitting. I knit this 3 years ago, and it's complete user error. I made it too big. But anyway, so here it is. Here's the top all the way down to the... He listens so well. No, you don't. You don't listen well at all. I tried to get him to go to the garage to hang out while I was recording, but he didn't feel like it. So anyway, so here I am. I have this much left of the original sweater. So I am knitting my last blue stripe right now, and then I'm going to put a decent hem on the new sweater. I'm thinking maybe like 10 rows of ribbing. The original pattern only calls for 5, which makes it roll. That's no bueno. So I'm thinking maybe 10. I have plenty of the yarn because I still had this left over. Plus as I've been unraveling, keeping the black from this. So I have plenty of yarn that's now all tangled around Tiger's lovely little toes. Okay, here, you want to say hi? There you go. There's the Tiger. You're not even going to look at the nice people. Look up here. He's like, I don't care. I don't care. I just want to be held. I don't care. He's such a big baby. He's the biggest baby. You are the biggest baby. There he is, see? Isn't he cute though? He's a big baby, but he's cute. It's a good thing he's cute. So anyway, yeah, gonna make that ribbing longer, and this sweater will be done, I would say, probably tomorrow. With any luck, I will get to wear it on Sunday. Maybe not, but maybe. I'll need to block it, but I think I'm just gonna steam block it. I'm not going to give it like a whole soak to block it. So I have, let me see here. I think just like, oh, I'm already done with the last blue stripe. I don't think I have enough to knit another blue stripe though. I might. Let me see. Let me see if I think I can get another stripe out of this. I have... I don't know if I want to risk it. That's a lot of knitting for just in case. I think rather than trying to add another blue stripe. I'm going to just, well, I'm making the ribbing longer, and that more than makes up for it. It's already longer because the original sweater was wider, so I've knit this one skinnier, so it's longer because I've used the same amount of yarn. So this little bit, I just don't think that's going to be enough, but it'll probably be enough for like a square in my blanket or something. So I guess I'll keep it as a memory, because Lord, I've knit this enough and it's got all the memories in it. So I will do that. All right, so that's all the knitting this week. Since this is all the knitting this week, I pulled a couple of sewing projects out to show you. They're kind of the same, multiples of the same thing, kind of. So let me put sweater in his big old bag. All right, so yeah, so this is a little purse, a little change purse. Well, it's kind of a big one, but it's a change purse I made. Has my lipstick and my powder in it, and some band-aids and some bobby pins. It usually lives in my purse. I learned, excuse me, sorry. Okay, I learned how to make this with a class from Blueprint, which used to be Craftsy. It's the bag class taught by Lisa Lamb. Really, really, really good. And I've really enjoyed making these. I showed some pictures of some that I've made with my own woven fabric, and I have some more fabric woven in where I want to make some more of these for gifts this year. So this particular one, I just used a some random fabric that I had found. I think I got this fabric at Craft South in Nashville when I went. The outside, and on the inside I have some little cherries, and I think that came in like one of those scrap block things from the Loopy U, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. But this was my prototype. This was the very first one I made. And I can tell where there are some things I could have done better. The ones after, actually no, this is the second one I made. No, this is the first one I made. The second one I made was a small one, and I had woven fabric. It was actually like a coin change purse size. I gave that one to my mother-in-law for her birthday last year. So I want to make some more of these. I have the little frames, I have lots of glue, and I just need the fabric-y stuff to put in there, cut them out, sew them up, you know, all the hard part. So I've been working on, or I was working on, I haven't worked on these in forever, but I got on a nice big hexie kick. So these are, it's a quilting technique with the hexies. So do I have one I can just show you? Maybe I'll just take one apart. Let me see here. This isn't even all of them. Yes, I have some that I've not sewn yet. Okay, so you take cardboard and you can also buy these plastic, different things. I'm using cardboard. I have a cardboard hexagon, which I put on my fabric, and then actually I have more of these projects. There's the doorbell. I'm guessing Sam will get the doorbell. So you put this around, the fabric around, and you pin it. Well, I'm using paper clips. I paper clip it on there. See if I can get it back on there. It was on there right nicely, but since I scooched it around, now it's got it's got creases from where it was before. Creases, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so this is not a good job. I'll have to redo it. But then it's on there like this. Then you take thread and you baste. Do I have any that are basted? Well, I know I have some. This one's already basted. So then you baste the fabric. I don't know, can you see that? Where I basted just the stitches stitched around. You do this part by hand, obviously. And then you start sewing them together. Gosh, I thought I had some that I had started sewing together in here, but evidently not so much. But then you sew them together. So they're like here, and like this one would go here, you know, that kind of thing. And then they're all quilted together. They get quilted, or, well, I'm going to put them on interfacing. That's my plan, because I'm going to use them for the little bags. So this project is in a Whimsy Stitches bag. I bet you're shocked that it's in a Whimsy Stitches bag. These are all from fabric scraps that my mother-in-law gave me. This is all fabric that was her aunt's. Her aunt passed away. And because they are all kind of, most of them are florals, but they're all kind of just random fabric. It was like all like little pieces. So that's one that was mine, but there was a lot of Christmas fabric. But these are the ones that are non-Christmas. And a lot of these, she must have cut them out for a project, because a lot of these were already cut out in little squares, which is why I decided to use them for Hexie projects, because they were already tiny pieces of fabric. And some of them were not. In another Whimsy Stitches bag, I have the rest of the fabric. So I think I've used up most of the tiny pieces. Oh, no, here's some more. So they were like, I mean, like, they were like leftovers. A lot of it was like little scrappy pieces, but then also some slightly larger pieces. So my thought it was, with these Hexies, to make, use this fabric, which was her aunt's, and make my mother-in-law one of these using Hexies, using the fabric. Get it? Because I thought it would be nice of her to have something made out of the fabric, but there's really not enough of it to do a whole lot of anything with. I mean, I thought about making like a pillow cover, that kind of thing, but it really doesn't go with anything in her house. And I thought, well, I don't know. So I thought something like this, she can, you know, keep at home, keep in her purse. It's cute. It's a small keepsake. And so, yeah. And there's enough of them, I'll probably do Hexies on the outside and the inside. I think. Maybe it's too busy on the inside. Do you think it's too busy to have the fun colored Hexies on the inside as well? Would a more, would it work better if I had a solid, or not necessarily solid, but like one type of fabric on the inside? Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below. Do you think it'd be okay to have Hexies on the inside and outside, or should I keep the inside more simple? I personally kind of like simple inside fabric, so it's easier to find what you're looking for. But the Hexies could be kind of fun, and it would be a good use of fabric. I don't think, I mean, I have other fabric I could use on the inside. I don't have to use this fabric from Anita's aunt, but, well, I think this piece might be big enough. This green might be big enough to put on the, yeah, this would be big enough to put on the inside. So, do you like the green for the inside? I think there's enough of the blue for the inside, but I feel like that would be kind of dark. It would be hard to see. So let me know, green, blue, or hexes also on the inside. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Or should I just pick something out of my other stash and like do like a beige or some form of other pale, easy to spot stuff in color? What do you think? Let me know. And that would be, you can say, that's my mother-in-law project. Then I also have, I'll have more of her fabric in here. So there's, I think I showed you some of this. And is that the green? No, it's not the green fabric, but it would match the green fabric. And these are some scraps that I had, so that I'm using to do basically the same thing for other gifts. So I have some lovely, lovely batiks. I have these two, and there's one that looks like this. And yeah, those are all the same size. I have them separated by size. So these, I think, are the same size as the mother-in-law ones. Yes, those are the same size. I don't remember what size that is, but they're the same size. Then I have some smaller ones that I was working with in here, and a lot of these are already basted, so you can see the difference in size. I think the smaller ones will actually look better for the coin purse because you'll get more of a more color variety maybe. But I'm going with what I have stuck together at this point. So I have like a bunch of little ones from leftovers. I have some pink sparkles. I basically have had just like any kind of little scrap I had, I stuck in here and started. So my phone very rudely cut me off. How dare the phone cut me off? Evidently it thought it was full. So I might have deleted some old pictures, and that I already deleted, but like, you know, cleared it out. So hopefully that'll work, because I was almost done, man. If I had just waited like, you know, 30 more seconds, I wouldn't have to like get back on here and jabber some more. Anyway, as I was saying, let me know, what should I use for the inside of the hexes? Blue, green, or hexie for the little bag. And then I have a whole little bag full of hexes, and then another different size bag full of hexes. And these bag has hexes, and yeah, there's lots of hexes. I also have a project somewhere that I didn't even think about until I started talking that's like bigger hexes. I had a hexie problem for a while, and then I kind of got over it, and now I just need to finish the projects. So anyway, now I'm going to have to figure out how to splice those two sections together, because I didn't want to just rudely be like, oops, I'm gone. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Happy knitting and crafting and all that stuff. Toodles!